Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna, and today is WIP weekend number 42. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I had a very hectic week. We got our kitten last week, and she's doing great now. I'll insert some pictures of her here. First few days she was hiding, and then after that she has warmed up to us. She had a little eye infection, so off to the vet I went. And it was actually covered, which was amazing, by the society that we adopted her from. So that was a great thing. And so she's fine. She's running around the house already this morning. She has kept us up most of the week. She's been so good, but she mews. She forgets where we are in the middle of the night and she starts crying. But slowly but surely, hopefully everything will work out. And my mom had spent most of the week in the hospital. She had fluid around her lungs and in her lungs, so she had pneumonia, and then I believe it's congestive heart failure, but that's to do with the fluid and everything in there. But she's all settled, and they got rid of the fluid by medication, so they didn't have to insert a syringe or anything into her. And she's home and resting now, so hopefully she'll be able to get some sleep. At the hospital, like, I went and visited my mother every morning, and I just can't believe it. I don't know what it's like in the US, but here in Canada, we have to pay for parking when we go to the hospital, and they are charging $16 for 2 hours. Like, I can't believe it. Like, it just shocks me. Like, you can go to a casino and you can park for free in Ontario, but go to the hospital, and I feel bad for, the people that are on pensions and the husband or wife can't go and visit because they can't afford to pay the $16. It's ridiculous, and I wish the government would do something about it, but that's our society nowadays. But $16 for 2 hours is ridiculous. I've never paid that kind of money, and uh, ticked me off a lot. But I would not go see my mom because she's a very picky eater. So every day I would bring her in some kind of breakfast, and usually Tim Hortons. She likes her plain old fashioned donuts, so I'd bring her in Tim Hortons. And a couple times I brought her in soup for lunch because she just wasn't eating the hospital food. But my mom is good, and I'm very happy about that, and back at home. So that's wonderful. On some brighter news, I got some happy mail. I got this beautiful card from Roxy, one of my subscribers. She had won the stitch markers, my last stitch marker giveaway. And it's just a beautiful thank you card, which she didn't have to do, but thank you, Roxy, and a wonderful note. So thank you so much for that. Another thing, if you are participating in the book blanket cover, if you could send me in your pictures of your partially finished, your finished items, I'd like to showcase them on the book cover blanket video, which will be going out at the end of the month. So I'm excited. I'm almost getting there. I'll be working diligently all weekend on my blanket, so it'll be ready for uh, the end of January. And then on the end of January, I will announce February's book. So let's get into what we're here for. My WIPs. I don't have that many crochet WIPs. Right now, I am working on a gnome from the Gnome Around book, and I've just started this one. I do have one completed, but I just started this one, and this will be for Keegan, our grandson. And I'm going to be doing it in red and putting a pink heart on it. And I'll insert a picture of the book here. I got it on Amazon. So I'm just using my scraps that I got from Cambridge Fibers in the pink and in the reds. And I'll find a little piece of scrap for his round little nose. And I'm using a 4mm hook. And this is worsted weight. So that's it for my crochet WIPs. I do have a WIP, and I am now decreasing, and I'm almost finished it, my son-in-law's hat. So and I'm using a worsted weight, and it is called Pacific. And this is an old yarn that I believe I got from a friend of mine that her mom had passed away, and she had sent on some yarns for me. So that was very nice of her. So that is almost done. And I was in such a mess last week that I didn't show you my paint by numbers and my diamond paintings. So this is the diamond painting I'm working on right now. And I believe I've got all this part done down here. So it's a very summery diamond painting. So you can see the diamond sparkling at the bottom. I hope I can in my screen. So I'm working on that. And my little cat has decided I'll have to start putting things away. I had left all the little packets on the table. And they're just little plastic packets like this with the beads in it. Well, she decides to come, jump up on my dining room table, pick out a packet, and leaves them around the house as presents. So I have to start putting a lid on the packets and just not leave it out. So that was my diamond painting. And this goes way back to I'm going to say last fall. I had started a cross stitch, and I'm not very good at it. I've just started doing it. And it's a stamped cross stitch, and this is the cute little kitten cross stitch that I'm doing, and I have finished her first ear here. So that's what I've been working on in the mornings, just to for something different. I get bored very easily, so I worked a little bit on that, and I've got this in a project bag that my daughter made for me. What else have I got? And my knitted shawl. I have noticed that I'm getting sore right here, and I didn't know what it was from. I thought maybe I slept on it, but I think it was from knitting 2 hats quick succession, and my tendons aren't used to it because I picked up this last night while we were watching the hockey game, and my tendons started to hurt. So I'm going to have to take it easy on my knitting. And this is, I'm on my 3rd little hank that I got at Christmas time, and this is my bag of hanks that I had, and I'm on the 3rd one, and this is the shawl so far. Whoops, it's all wrinkled, but the colors are great. It's going to be a nice pretty. I'm trying to go with the lighter colors and then go down to the darker colors, so that's that. But I won't be doing that much of it because if it hurts my hand and I don't want to stop crocheting or doing my other arts and crafts, knitting will have to go on the side for a while. And that's that one. And what else do I have? And another WIP is my book cover blanket, but you'll be seeing that next week. So on to my finished items. So as I had to take, we bought a carrier for the kitten, and it was pretty cold, so I had to stuff some towels in there to keep her cozy. So when I got home on Thursday after her last appointment, I made her a little cat blanket. So this is just straight half double crochets, and that way I can put this in the bottom of her carrying case. And we have a stool that she likes to sit on right by the window, so I've been putting it on the stool also. And I made this out of Bernat blanket. So it was a quick little half-hour project, and I got that done. So that's my first finished item for the little kitty cat. And my next item is a gnome that I finished. So this is the gnome here, and I did it in pink. It's the little girl. I put some braids on. I'll insert the book that I'm using here. And it turned out quite cute. I should have put cardboard in the bottom, but I didn't. And she does sit up fairly well, but I think for the next round we'll put cardboard in the bottom. So that is her. And the book is very, very easy to read. And I think in Canadian dollars, I got it for like $6.99 on Amazon. So I will insert the title of the book in the description below also. Yeah, blank. I'm just looking. Oh, I finished a paint by number. It fell on the floor here. And you have seen this one, so I finally finished it. And it's this one here. There we go. It's easier to see. So it's a hummingbird on a flower. And I was looking around and I can't find any more paint by numbers, so I will have to go on Amazon and find some more paint by numbers. And my last item that I finished was the baby blanket I was working on. And it was a pattern that I had used before that I just thought up. So basically it's, I'll show you the blanket here. It's 3 rows of double crochets, and then I've got 4 rows of V-stitches, and then 3 rows of double crochet, and so forth. So I did that, and then I went around with a single crochet of white and just did the fan stitch on it. So now I have 2 blankets, and it's quite wide. It's actually wider than it is longer to wrap your baby in. And so I'll have a few blankets if any of my girlfriends or my daughter's girlfriends have babies soon. And this I used, the main color I used was a Red Heart with Love. I need to put my glasses on to see the, oh, it's Red Heart Comfort, I'm sorry, Red Heart Comfort. And there is no color name, just number 4142. So I used about 700 yards to make the baby blanket. And the white border, I used a Pound of Love in white. So those are my finished projects for the week. It's been cold and windy. We had a snowstorm here in southern Ontario, and it wasn't too bad. They forecasted it as a look out, no one go to work, no one. It snowed quite a bit, but not as much as they forecasted, so that was good. We probably got maybe about 10 inches at maximum in some places. I think here in Oakville we only got, hello, oh, look who we have here. This is our beauty. She is so precious. She is the most gentle cat in the world. Nope, you can't go on the table. So she's so gentle. I just love it. And she likes to be around us. So back to the weather. It was cold and yucky, so we just stayed in and did nothing for most of the week. And that was it. So I did get a lot of items completed. I was surprised. And I'll be looking forward. You want down? No? Okay. Like she just lies here. She's just so gentle. We will be babysitting this weekend. Paige's parents are going out for dinner. And Paige and my daughter Amanda were here on Tuesday. They missed my husband's birthday because they were out of town. So they came over and they brought a little cake for my husband and we did some celebrating. And they got to meet Phoenix here. And so we had said that, we'll go to their house and babysit. And Paige said no, she had to come and spend some time with her new friend, Phoenix. So we'll be having Paige for the weekend, so not much crocheting will be getting done. She'll be here later on this afternoon, and her parents will pick her up on Sunday afternoon. So that was my week, and that's my weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I love having the grandkids over. And I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend. Get your WIPs done. I will definitely be getting my cathedral blanket done. And I will see you in the middle of the week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And don't forget, if you have any pictures, please send them in and I will post them and we can show everyone what people are working on. Thank you very much for watching and we will see you soon. Bye for now. Hello, pretty girl.